In emotional systems, predictability creates leverage. When someone can predict your reaction, they gain influence, not because they're powerful, but because your behavior becomes readable, and readable systems are controllable. Human interaction runs on patterns. Reaction creates reinforcement. Reinforcement creates patterns. Patterns create predictability. Once predictability exists, a behavioral map forms. And once someone has your map, they know exactly where to push. Every repeated emotional response builds a map. If criticism always triggers defensiveness, that path becomes predictable. If praise always triggers approval-seeking, that path becomes predictable. And predictable paths can be exploited, not always maliciously, but structurally. Predictability simplifies influence. This is why unpredictable individuals feel intimidating. They break the map. Without a map, the brain struggles to anticipate outcomes, and anticipation is what allows control. Remove anticipation, and influence weakens. When someone realizes their map no longer works, they test, they provoke, they escalate, not always consciously, but because the brain wants to rebuild predictability. Every reaction you give becomes data, and that data rebuilds the map. The person who controls their reactions controls the map, and the one who controls the map controls leverage. This is why emotional stability creates influence, not through aggression, through unpredictability. Stable people are often misinterpreted. Calm becomes arrogance. Silence becomes hostility. Boundaries become ego. But what's actually happening is simpler. They are not feeding the prediction loop. And without the loop, behavior becomes harder to steer. Predictability creates access. Access creates leverage. And leverage shapes influence. The more readable you are, the easier you are to move. Which is why stability matters. Because the hardest system to control is the one that cannot be mapped. If this clarified something for you, subscribe. This channel exists to break down emotional leverage, behavioral predictability, and strategic detachment.